Hello YouTube. I want to say happy Black History Month. I wanted to do this video yesterday. I'm glad it's a full month because I'd have been late. But I'm not late. It's still Black History Month. It's going to be Black History Month all month long in February. And I would like to read two parables from a local author. His name is Marvin X. Okay, let's just get to it. So the first parable is called The Fable of the Donkey. The so-called Negro is the donkey of the world. Everybody rides him to success. If you need a free ride to success, jump on the Negro's back and ride into the sunset. He will welcome you with open arms. No saddle needed, just jump on his back and ride him to the bank. The so-called Negro lives in Negro land, and the whole world is welcome free of charge. He claims it as his turf, but not really, because he runs whenever popos come. Why would he run if he owns his turf? Even kills over his turf, but runs when popo comes. Anyone can set up shop in Negro land. They need not speak Negro. Chinese is fine. Spanish is okay. Yoruba, great. Arabic, cool. Hebrew too. Don't leave out Japanese. Throw in French. They all sell to the Negro. They all ride the donkey. They wouldn't think of letting him ride them. They wouldn't think of him selling to them. He wouldn't think of selling to him. From the heart of Negro land, everybody sends money back to their own country. None of the money stays in Negro land. For what reason does a donkey need money? Is he going to eat it? The donkey produces nothing other than transportation to the bank. Now, people might take liberties with his woman, give them little donkey babies. The foreign children like to ride donkey babies. They imitate donkey babies, dress like them, walk like them, talk like them, sing like them, dance like them. The children love everything about donkey babies except donkey babies. We wonder, when will the donkey wake up and throw off his riders? Okay, that gives you a lot to think about, right? And I want to read one more. I only want to read two because it's not my book. It's somebody else's book, and I don't want him to get mad at me. So I figured two should be fine, and I'll definitely drop the link. I couldn't find where to buy this book online. I actually bought it from him. He was in person. But I did see that he is selling a different book on Amazon. So I'll drop that link and drop the link to his blog. He writes quite a bit. And I don't think he has his own YouTube channel, but I did find some videos on him on YouTube reciting his own poetry and such, okay? So this is another one that I thought was interesting. This is called Parable of the Black Bourgeoisie. Okay. The black bourgeoisie is a class of very sick people who go about their daily round pretending all is well. They have a gang of police who do not carry guns but are yet dangerous because they use masking tape to gag and silence the mouths of any and all who dare defy their sick value system of addiction to white supremacy that is full blown. Deep, right? The culture police will silence or simply ignore those who refuse to speak the language of the black bourgeoisie, a language taught to them in the neo-colonial schools, churches, mosques, and workplaces. This class of trained monkeys includes artists, teachers, preachers, politicians, and media parrots who make sure those who defy the culture police are punished by silence or ignored by non-invitation to their world of make-believe. They are not interviewed in the media or invited to speak or teach at schools, colleges, and universities, unless at their own expense. They may sometimes be invited and paid, but the culture police make sure no students are there to hear them, so they speak to an empty auditorium, even though they are handsomely paid. The black bourgeoisie don't care how much they are paid, just don't let students hear what they have to say. The culture police will actually speak after they speak and admit they have nothing to say, that they are rambling on to neutralize the atmosphere, to negate any raw truth that may have been said. The black bourgeoisie culture police place those who defy them on house arrest, similar to the woman in Burma, for those who resist are not allowed to work unless they agree to sing Silent Night, the national anthem. One cannot say the A word, B word, C word, D word, E word, or F word. In short, one must shut up and go along with the king's English. Of course, the king was a pervert, oppressor, exploiter, robber, and rapist. So who in their right mind would want to speak the king's English? Rather than teach the masses in their own language, the mother tongue, how to behave, how to stop beating their partners, how to love themselves, the black bourgeoisie would rather the common people beat, maim, and kill their mates. Even when the masses or common people fight and steal the literature in their mother tongue, the black bourgeoisie don't care, for they cannot allow them to speak in their language. They must be stopped by any means necessary. And yet, the king's English and the language of the black bourgeoisie is filled with lies, duplicity, and contradictions. Their language hides truth, especially of their sick, pitiful lives, terror in their mansions, in bed, hours of drunkenness and drug abuse, depravity, golden handcuffs, incest, adultery, prostitution, emotional and verbal abuse. Yes, in their moment of passion, the black bourgeoisie actually use so-called foul language. Yes, the very language they despise and condemn in the common people and those who speak or write in such language. And still they walk with an air of superiority. They cannot speak or greet you on the street. They are perpetually in a rush or in a hurry, going nowhere but to some den of iniquity where they wink and blink to increase their consumptuous consumption. Their pseudo-Puritan language covers a multitude of sins and wickedness. Smiling faces belie the terror of their lives. For are they not psychopaths of the worst kind, ass kissers in short, for some boss, some high-class pimp in a suit, far above the street? Hold up. And yet, the black bourgeoisie are only one paycheck away from the street people who drink raw gut wine and push shopping carts. But at least they love each other with a love that is true and real. Baraka said, "Where the soul's print should be, there is only a cellulose pouch of disgusting habits." They suffer negritis, an inflammation of the negroid gland at the base of the brain caused by negrosities or bad habits. The black bourgeoisie were told long ago by E. Franklin Frazier about their world of make-believe and conspicuous consumption. Nothing has changed except there is more of the same. All right, so that should give us something to think about. I am going to come back. I hope to try to do this every day for Black History Month. Just kind of share some things that I've learned about Black studies and Black history that I thought were interesting. Let me know what you think about the video, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.